cheesy pull-apart garlic bread. 1 cup of warm water, half of a tablespoon of yeast. I have a fast rise yeast. I'm gonna use about a half of a tablespoon of sugar. We're gonna let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Once your yeast is activated, I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I did just about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I don't wanna add too much salt since I'm using Parmesan cheese, which is already kind of salty. Next, I'm gonna use a cup of all-purpose flour. This is my 2nd cup. I'm just gonna use about half of this. Sprinkling my work surface, flipping my shaggy dough onto the work surface. I'm gonna sprinkle a little more flour with this 2nd cup. I'm gonna need this for about 5 to 8 minutes, and I will use the rest of the flour as I need it. I'll let you know exactly how much flour I use. And I have quite a few videos on my page of this whole process, so if you need some extra tips, just refer to those. My little dough ball looks perfect. I'm gonna place this into a greased bowl with a lid and let it rise for like an hour, hour and a half. And this is how much flour I had left in that 2nd cup for reference. My dough's about ready, so now we're just gonna make the spread that we're gonna put on the dough. I'm starting with a stick of butter. I'm gonna put this into a bowl and just use a hand mixer and whip it up. This is salted butter. To this whipped butter, I'm just gonna add a couple of cloves of garlic. If you have an Italian seasoning blend, just use that. I don't have one, so I'm just doing a little oregano, thyme, parsley, basil, and a little cracked black pepper. All right, we got our butter all mixed up. Our dough doubled in size, so I just flipped it onto this mat. I love this mat because it has measurements all around it. So if you're making cinnamon rolls or something like this, it's really easy to gauge like the right size because of the little measurements, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna roll this out into a square. Now that my dough is shaped into a square, I'm just going to put the butter spread all over the top. I have some Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna grate a little bit of that on top as well. A little bit of mozzarella cheese. You can grate your mozzarella cheese. I'm just gonna use the bag today. I saw a similar recipe on Pinterest or somewhere. I just cannot remember where I saw it. And if you know the creator, I would love to tag them, but I just cannot remember for the life of me where I saw somebody making something like this. Following the measurements along the mat, I'm just going to cut 2 strips this way and 3 this way. And I'm just using a pizza cutter. I'm just taking each section, folding it up, and placing it seam side down into my pan. And I'm gonna continue doing that with all these little squares. I'm making spaghetti for dinner tonight, so I thought this would be really good alongside it. Okay, they're all in there. I'm just gonna cover this with saran wrap and let it rise for about 45 minutes. It's been about 45 minutes. This has doubled again, and I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 350, and I'll let you know how long I bake it. Okay, just pulled this out of the oven. This baked for about 30-35 minutes, and if it's getting too brown on top, you can always just pop a little foil over it. Looks so good. I have a little melted butter with parsley. We'll just drizzle that over the top. And I'm just gonna grate a little more Parmesan cheese. And here it is. Okay, let's try it. This is so good. Absolutely delicious. Let me know if you try it.